Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm doing a recording because I just got done group class. I know a lot of times I'm talking about what I'm going through and kind of the things that I'm seeing in me, but tonight I'm going to take a little bit different of a path. As you know, I do some group classes at the gym, and it's nice because you get all the different personalities, you get inspiration from other people, and it really motivates you in your own way on your own walk to get yourself fit and to really get in shape. And one of the interesting things is I'm lucky enough that one of my closest friends, she's actually in the class with me. And it's interesting to see her try to do some of the things that she does because she has this determination that when she has her mind on something, she's going to get it done. And it's interesting because when you think about those team environments or those group environments, people like that really motivate the group. So when you see her do something or when you see her push herself, it's infectious in some ways because it makes you want to do more and it makes you want to push yourself a little bit harder and it makes you feel like you're part of the team, but you're also part of this great big, group motivation in some ways. I don't really know how to describe it. It's different because typically when you go to the gym solo and you work out by yourself without anyone else, it's a little bit harder because you find yourself the only person that's really on your side is you, which isn't a bad thing. Sometimes that works for people. I completely get that, but for me, I like to have that other piece. Like, for example, she's also kind of, in a way, my accountability partner because we'll text and talk about different things that are going on and encourage each other. But then, like I said, when you get into that group environment and you have her there or you have any of the other people, everyone's very supportive and very helpful. And it's those kind of people that I think really sets it apart from the solo training by yourself. And it's the same thing when you do train with a personal trainer because I know when it's one-on-one with me and Corbin, it's it's great because you have that motivation. But again, when you take it to that group environment, you have people of different skill sets doing different things, and even that adds a whole nother layer of actually working out. So when you think about it, I think one of the things we often miss when we do things, and I know in college we hated group projects, for example, but the social aspect of something, the idea that we can feed off of each other's positive energy, that's what sometimes we miss. And I think that's the one thing I felt like I've been missing when I was originally just going to Planet Fitness by myself, is I missed that kind of group effort that I'm not alone in this. And I think that's really important. So when I think about it, of where I was and where I am now, it kind of amazes me because as we learn to better ourselves, we also learn to better others too, or at least look at it in a positive light where we are influencing others to give it their best and also just being there to encourage them to go a little bit further, that they can do it because at the end of the day, there's nothing more motivating than hearing someone say, you got this, you can do this. Those words of affirmation really change your mindset in some ways because you can come in on a Monday and you can feel like a dog and you just leave it at the door and the first thing you hear from somebody is, we got this. And you know what that does to you? That puts you in such a headspace that everything starts to melt away and the only thing you're thinking about is the people beside you and the things that you're going to do today. And it just really cultivates just a great relationship between yourself, others, and even with what you're doing. So I guess that's really what I was thinking about today, and that's really the life lesson, because I think it's interesting where you find these kernels of thought and wisdom and other things. And again, like I said, it's interesting when you think about it because normally I'm talking about me, but this time I really think about all the other people there that are really helpful to me and that are really encouraging. And I think these last couple of weeks, I wouldn't be halfway where I am if it wasn't for the support of the group, the support of my trainer, and things like that, because it really makes a difference. So like I said, if you're doing something, find the support group. Get someone on your side because you can do it alone, but trust me, when you have someone that got your back or that is encouraging you to keep going, it will change the way you look at it because that's purely what we are as human beings. We are social creatures. No matter how much we like to be alone at times, we're still very social and we need that positive reaffirmation because that sometimes helps us to keep going. So I don't know if I have really much anything else to say because I know if you saw my Instagram, I made some meatballs today. So that's what's on the menu tonight and I'm really excited to have them. I know some people were asking me why didn't I bring them to share tonight. Well, I'm a little selfish because I am just in love with just meatballs and spaghetti and all that good food. So again, I'm getting off course. But like I said, just think about the different things that you're seeing in your life and the people that support you and the people that encourage you, and just really dwell on that for a little bit and think about it, because it will amaze you how people do help you with everything that's going on in life. So without anything else to say tonight, I hope you all have a great night, and as always, peace.